Hello everybody, I'm Rene Ramos, director of the Lynn and Louis Wolfson II Florida Moving Image Archives, and this is Rewind, the show that looks back on Florida's past with historic film and video. It's time for another trip back into the past, so sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of Rewind.
If you think Miami is nothing but fabulous hotels on Miami Beach, have you got a surprise coming? Miami is a spectator sports spectacular with pulse-pounding thrills for everyone. For the active sportsman, Miami is a year-round merry-go-round with world-famous championship golf courses. And plenty of all-weather courts for the tennis buffs. Water sports addicts find their fun on the water, over the water, and under the water, with scuba diving and snorkeling over the most spectacular reefs in the hemisphere. Others just float lazily in a pool beside a waterfall. Rent a sailboat and sail the turquoise waters of Biscayne Bay. Charter a sports fisherman and troll the Atlantic for rod-bending gamefish. Dangle a line from a fishing pier and wait for the strike of a fighting blue. Or just loll on a beach and wait for the perfect 10. The world-famous Miami Beach hotels attract vacationers and conventioneers from all over the globe. They come to bask in the sun, swim in the ocean, and revel in the luxury of deluxe accommodations. At night and season, the hotels feature an exciting variety of America's top entertainment. You'll think you're back on the Paseo de Marti in Free Castro, Cuba, as you stroll the streets of Little Havana during a Cuban festival. Cap your day watching a Latin revue that tops anything Havana's Tropicana nightclub ever staged. Get here for the King Orange Festival and thrill to the fantastic fleet of floats parading down Biscayne Boulevard. The championship college football in the Orange Bowl. And a halftime show acclaimed by millions on national television. If you take your pleasure with a pinch of culture, you'll find a varied selection to choose from. Visit Vizcaya. Built as a vacation home, it's one American's dream of an Italian Renaissance palazzo. Now a museum, furnished with priceless antiques, it's framed in formal gardens and the waters of Biscayne Bay. Concerts, opera, classical and modern ballet, current Broadway plays, and many top-name performers provide a menu of entertainment to please any palate. You'll even find free outdoor concerts in the parks, ranging from rock to the classics. Speaking of menus, Miami's restaurants serve an international cuisine that runs the gamut from the haute cuisine of the Latins to the haute cuisine of the French. And dozens of restaurants provide a dramatic view of Biscayne Bay as a backdrop to your dining. Coconut Grove is the Greenwich Village of Miami. Once a year, the Grove puts on an art festival that features the works of local and out-of-town artists and attracts thousands who stroll the streets, viewing a mile-long gallery of sidewalk exhibits. And every day is great for shopping in the shops and boutiques on Commodore Plaza, Fuller and Main Streets, and in the recently opened Mayfair complex. Just across the bay from mainland Miami is Key Biscayne. On your way, visit the Seaquarium and watch trained dolphins and a killer whale performed at the commands of their trainers. On the Key, you'll find miles of ocean beach, picnic tables and charcoal grills, plus swimming in the Atlantic surf. Your Key Biscayne tour ends at Bill Baggs State Park and the old Cape Florida Lighthouse. The Seminole Indians raided the lighthouse in the early 1800s and almost burned it down, trying to smoke out the lighthouse keeper and his family. Less than an hour's drive from Miami, west along the Tamiami Trail, lies the Everglades. This brooding wilderness covers over 5,000 square miles of marshland. It's home for the Miccosukee Indians, whose villages can be seen and visited on either side of the highway. You can rent an airboat and explore this uniquely fascinating country. Chances are you'll flush out an alligator or two, and you'll see countless tropical birds. The bass fishing is world famous in the hundreds of miles of canals that crisscross this wilderness called the Sea of Grass. Yes, Miami is a surprise amendment, but not for Eastern. We've been servicing Miami for over 40 years. We know it like the back of our hand. And we can give you a hand in planning a vacation that will serve you this varied playground just the way you want it. We have package tours for every taste at prices for every budget. Miami. We hope you've enjoyed this preview. Now plan to enjoy the whole show.
Florida, glorious vacation land. World famous for its constant sunshine, miles of beautiful beaches, palm trees, and pretty girls. In this land where snow never falls, outdoor sports flourish, such as water skiing. Football, climaxed by the nationally televised Orange Bowl in Miami on New Year's Day. Most Major League Baseball teams train in Florida. Thousands travel to Florida to see thrilling car races like this one at Daytona International Speedway. Dog tracks are in every area. And, of course, the sport of kings. But for all ages, golf is the most popular participating sport in Florida. The mild climate allows you to play almost every day under an invigorating sun. Duffer, skilled amateur, or professional can each find the challenge he seeks in Florida, where golf is king. No sport in the history of America has shown such amazing growth as golf. From Pensacola to Key West, there are over 235 golf courses, and more being built. Beautiful courses lie along the state's thousands of miles of coastline, or wind among gently rolling hills. Golfers from everywhere say Florida courses are as challenging as any in the nation. Taking advantage of the jet age, golfers find it easy to reach luxurious resort communities built around golf and outdoor sports, such as Doral in Miami. In Hollywood, the Diplomat and Hollywood Beach Golf and Tennis Club. And in Fort Lauderdale, the Rolling Hills Golf Club and Lodge. The Doral Hotel and Country Club, just 4 miles from Miami International Airport, was carved out of the Everglades and covers 2,400 acres, encompassing 2 championship 18-hole golf courses, a 9-hole par 3 course, and putting greens. Beautifully landscaped, Doral has 318 luxurious suites and rooms in 6 separate apartment buildings, only a few minutes from Miami Airport. And shortly, you're on one of the 2 championship golf courses designed by Dick Wilson, famous golf course architect. This is the site of the $50,000 Doral Invitational Tournament. It is par 72, covers 7,030 yards. The famed 9th hole, a 156-yard par 3 nicknamed Pebble Beach. We're looking from the tee toward the green with what to the golfer seems to be an ocean between. It's a normal 5-iron shot, if you keep your mind off all that water. Uh-oh. Temper, temper. That's 2 strokes. Okay, you blew that one. Let's settle down and put it on the green. Why didn't I do that the first time? A successful morning of golf, then lunch on the patio overlooking the course. Or relax by the huge Olympic-sized pool, one of the many recreational facilities, including 4 all-weather tennis courts and a stable of fine horses for an invigorating ride. Here, golf amid tropical surroundings awaits your pleasure. Just up the coast is the Diplomat Hotel and Country Club in Hollywood by the Sea. Here is one of its 2 18-hole championship courses. There is also a par 3 course. Here you can play 45 challenging holes. This is the first tee of the 6,738-yard par 72 private course. There are no greens fees for guests anytime. Guests can also use 2 driving ranges, one illuminated for night practice. The par 3 is popular with beginners and veterans who want to improve their short game. The new par 72 presidential course, designed by Mark Mahana, with an ultra-modern $500,000 clubhouse. Here, the golfer has available 3 resorts in one: the stately Diplomat East, the Diplomat West, modern, casual, relaxing. The Diplomat Inn, next to the country club course. Continuous free transportation shuttles guests to the golf courses. The Diplomat East has 400 luxurious rooms and is the heart of this resort complex. Situated on 1,200 feet of landscaped oceanfront beach. Here you'll find everything for luxurious, carefree vacationing, including stars of stage and screen at its plush supper club. In Hollywood Beach is the new Hollywood Beach Hotel, where children have their own private beach. This is a family resort where youngsters have lots of fun under professional supervision. Situated on 15 oceanside acres, it has an Olympic-sized pool with colorful cabanas. Fronting on the Atlantic, this resort is a modern symbol of elegance. Guests play free on the hotel's private 18-hole championship course. Upon checking in, your clubs are taken directly to the clubhouse to await you. The Hollywood Beach is host to the annual National Football League Golf Tournament, where football pros tackle a very tricky course. Here's the first tee, par 4, 430 yards. The par 70, 6,322 yards, is a challenge to even the brawniest arms. Guests have complimentary membership at the country club, playing golf without charge, and with free use of the clubhouse facilities. You'll enjoy Hollywood, called the nation's golfinest city. Rolling Hills Lodge and Country Club near Fort Lauderdale is built around an exciting 18-hole championship golf course, par 72, 7,004 yards. The luxurious clubhouse and resort covers 160 acres. The golf course is unique in Florida in that the terrain surges and dips like gentle waves. Also, fairways are lined with towering oaks rather than palms. And 150-yard markers are colorful Exoro bushes. The spacious greens are velvet smooth, but the hilly terrain requires the putter to have a calculating eye and steady stroke. This resort is dedicated to golfers, and the limited number of rooms and suites assures guests freedom of choice for a tee-off time. The 13th fairway borders the lodge and swimming pool. Rolling Hills, designed by Charles Seriani, is called one of Florida's most beautiful golf courses, where golfers live in regal comfort. Florida is a mecca for professional golfers. They participate in numerous rich tournaments here each year, and many top pros make their home in the Sunshine State. For example, Tommy Bolt, former U.S. Open champion, touring pro from Paradise Country Club in Crystal River, Florida, also his home. Julius Boros, former PGA Player of the Year and U.S. Open champion, lives in Fort Lauderdale. Boros, a Ryder Cup team player, is traveling professional from Mid-Pines Country Club in Southern Pines, North Carolina. Ruth Jessen is a top woman professional well known in Florida. Miss Jessen has won as many as 4 ladies' professional golf tournaments in a year and is always a leading prize winner. Miss Jessen is the lady professional from Inglewood Country Club, Kenmore, Washington. She has a unique putting stance, and it's deadly. The man under this hat, and with a putter like this, needs no introduction. It's Mr. Golf himself. Sam Snead, outstanding in professional golf for years, is pro at the Boca Raton Hotel and Club and also lives in Boca Raton, Florida. Slammin' Sammy can usually be found in Florida professional golf tournaments. Here's Dow Finsterwald giving instructions. Finsterwald, one of the most consistent prize winners, is touring professional from Tequesta Country Club, Jupiter, Florida. Finsterwald is a former PGA champion and Ryder Cup team member. In slow motion, Dow shows us what to do when in a sand trap. And this has been called the prettiest swing in golf. The lower west coast of Florida is rapidly becoming a leading golf center. Comfortable, safe, jet-age travel places exciting courses within easy reach of the golfer, who can play several even on a weekend. In the Tampa Bay area, there are 3 courses in Clearwater, 3 around St. Petersburg, 5 in the Tampa area, 3 between Tampa and Bradenton, and 7 between Bradenton and Sarasota. One of the most outstanding is the DeSoto Lakes Golf Club and Lodge, located near the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport. DeSoto Lakes is also dedicated to the golfer and his family. Its comfortable apartments surround the Olympic swimming pool and practice green. Here, your main transportation is the golf cart. Famous throughout the golf world as the site of many television all-star golf matches. Designed by Dick Wilson, the 18-hole championship golf course covers 6,900 yards, par 71. Club professional is the well-known Leo O'Grady. To acquaint the first-time visitor, a complete diagram of the hole is shown on a marker placed at each tee. DeSoto Lakes holds the only international tournament for left-handers. This unique tournament always attracts some 200 players. Florida offers superb resort courses that test the skill of every golfer. Modern, luxurious living and unlimited recreation for the entire family year-round. From the first drive to the last putt, and relaxation on the 19th hole. More and more golfers are discovering that Florida is truly the golf capital of the nation.
That's about it for this edition of Rewind. Just time to remind you that Rewind features historical film and video from the Lynn and Lewis Wolfson II Florida Moving Image Archives. To see more from the Wolfson Archives collections, visit our website, wolfsonarchives.org. You can search the archives catalog and watch video online. And be sure to connect to our YouTube channel, where you will find hundreds of carefully curated clips, or link to the Wolfson Archives Facebook page to keep up with our busy calendar of historical happenings. Until next time, I'm Rene Ramos. Thanks for watching.